Dear students, today we're going to explore the rise of nationalism in Europe, starting with the French Revolution and the idea of the nation. Here are 3 questions based on the first paragraph to guide our discussion. Also, I will break down each sentence and explain it in simple terms. First question is, when was the first clear expression of nationalism noticed in Europe? Very simple, the first clear expression of nationalism came in France with the French Revolution in 1789. Second question is, how was France in 1789? In 1789, France was a full-fledged territorial state under the rule of an absolute monarch. It meant that in 1789 France was a completely developed or established state, and the ultimate authority to run the state is in the hands of a king, who rules by their own right. Did you know the French Revolution is a milestone in the history of mankind? This marked the end of absolute monarchy. Third question is, what changes led to the transfer of sovereignty from the monarchy to a body of French citizens? Sovereignty means supreme authority. Question meant that what changes led to the transfer of power from the king-queen to the people of France? Answer is political and constitutional changes shifted power from a ruler to the citizens. The French Revolution proclaimed that it was the people who would henceforth constitute the nation and shape its destiny. The French Revolution declared that the people, not the king or queen, would be in charge of the country. The nation's future would be declared by its citizens, not a monarch. This marked a significant shift towards democracy and people's power. Okay, hope you understood. Now we have explored the French Revolution's impact. The second paragraph highlights creation of collective identity of French people. From the very beginning, the French revolutionaries introduced various measures and practices that could create a sense of collective identity among the French people. So my question is, what steps did the French revolutionaries take to create a sense of collective identity among the French people? First step is the idea of la patrie and le citizen. It means the idea of fatherland and the citizen. Everyone in the country is treated equally and has the same rights, united under a single set of laws. Next idea is a new tricolor French flag, introduced and replaced from a royal one. This means that the French Revolution introduced a new flag. That tricolor, it means 3-colored flag with blue, white, and red stripes. It's symbolizing the end of the monarchy and the beginning of a new era for France. Next step is elected National Assembly. The Estates General was elected by the body of elected citizens and renamed the National Assembly. The Estates General was a representative assembly elected by active citizens. It renamed the National Assembly after the French Revolution. This marked a significant shift in power from the monarch to the people's representatives. Next is new hymns composed and odes in the name of martyrs and the nation. The composition of new hymns and the taking of oaths in the name of martyrs and the nation served as powerful symbols of unity and collective identity among the French people. Fifth point is centralist administration system was introduced and it formulated uniform laws for all citizens within the territory. This means that the revolutionaries established the centralist system that 1. Created uniform laws. It apply equally to all citizens within the entire territory. This promoted unity, equality, and a sense of shared citizenship. Next point is abolition of internal customs and duties. It means elimination of taxes within the country and free movement of goods. This helped unify the nation economically. Next is a uniform system of weight and measures was adopted. Next is no regional dialects. It referred to local languages. In France, discouraging regional dialects likely aimed to promote national unity. French, as it was spoken and written in Paris, became the common language of the nation. So French is spoken in Paris as the national language. With these 9 key developments, The French Revolution successfully forged a strong collective identity among the French people, unifying the nation. Hope you got it. Next paragraph is about the mission of revolutionaries. French revolutionaries clearly stated that to liberate other people of Europe from despotism and help to become nations. It means the French revolutionaries' mission was I. Liberate European people from monarchies, and E. Help them achieve nationhood. Next paragraph is about effect of the news of the events of France in other countries of Europe. Its main results are students and other members of educated middle classes set up Jacobin clubs. The Jacobin clubs, comprised of students and educated middle class, played a significant role in spreading revolutionary ideas, preparing the ground for French military expansion. So their activities and campaigns likely promoted revolutionary ideology. This paved the way for French armies to move into neighboring regions, mainly Holland, Belgium, Switzerland, and much of Italy in the 1790. With the Revolutionary Wars, French army carried the ideas of nationalism. Next topic is Napoleonic Code, or the Civil Code of 1804. Napoleon introduced some reforms and revolutionary principles and made this system rational and efficient. Main points are: first one is abolition of privileges based on birth. Second one is established equality before law. Third one, property right to all. Fourth one is the countries conquered by Napoleon were Holland, Belgium, Switzerland, Italy and Germany. So the civil code become applicable all these countries also. Next one is he simplified administrative divisions. Sixth one is abolition of feudal system. Seventh one is freedom to peasants from serfdom and manorial dues. It means the abolition of feudal dues and obligations symbolized the revolution's commitment to freeing citizens from oppressive systems. Next point is removal of guild restrictions. Ninth one is improvement in transport and communication. Next point is peasants, artisans, workers and new businessmen enjoyed a newfound freedom. 11th point is businessmen and small-scale producers were benefited by the new system. Next is uniform laws, uniform system of weight and measures. Common national currency were introduced. It would facilitate the movement and exchange of goods and capital from one region to another. This would make trade and business easier across different regions. Now first and last paragraph. Reactions of the local people of the countries conquered by Napoleon. Initially in many places like Holland and Switzerland, as well as some cities like Brussels, Mainz, Milan and Warsaw, the French armies were welcomed as harbingers of, but afterwards become hostile. Hostility means a strong feeling of opposition. Did you know some reasons are for hostility? First reason is increased taxes. Second reason is censorship. Third reason is forced recruitment or forced conscription into the French armies required to conquer the rest of Europe. Dear students, all these burdens sparked opposition and hostility towards French rule. Here are first less and based questions. First question is, when was the first clear expression of nationalism noticed in Europe? Second question is, how was France in 1789? Third one is, what changes led to the transfer of sovereignty from the monarchy to a body of French citizens? Next question is, what steps did the French revolutionaries take to create a sense of collective identity among the French people? Next one is, what was the Estates General in France renamed? Next is, into which countries did the French armies move into 1790s? Next is, what did the French revolutionaries consider as the mission and the destiny of the French nation? Next is, when was the news of the events in France reach the different cities of Europe? What did students and other members of the educated middle classes begin to do? Next is, what was the Napoleonic Code? Next is, name the countries conquered by Napoleon. Last question is, the initial enthusiasm towards French armies soon turned to hostility after Napoleon's takeover of France. Give reasons. Thank you, dear students. Hope you understood.